So, hello everyone, and welcome to a new series on this channel called The Gamer's Guide to Everything. Today, as you can see by the title of the video, we are playing Ness. Ness is a really fun character that I love maining because he just has these really fun aerials and specials, but we're going to get to those later. This series is kind of just to tell you how to play characters and how to be a better just gamer in general. And today we're talking about Ness, because like I said, he's my main and I know best about this character, so it makes sense for us to start off with him. But I think let's just get right on into the attacks. Okay, so first we should start off with his neutrals. First off being a jab. This character does not have a rapid jab, meaning that his attacks only do a 1, 2, 3 like
meaning
that.
Meaning that TP Thunder 2.
What? Hello? What?
This is all it is. Oh, I missed. It would be funny if I hit you.
Excuse me? Who is this?
This is your inner Ness, but yeah. He doesn't have brain cells.
Like I was saying, sorry, the CPU just got really weird there. Like I was saying, we're starting off with his neutrals. His jab is pretty basic, being that it's just a 3-hit jab. But his dash attack, you really just get up in there and you do a lot of attacks, making it lead up into really cool things. Like you see there, you can a fair, a back air, try to save spike, or a spike, and then a missed. But yeah, his dash attack is just a good combo starter. Okay, next off, we have his tilts. So first, we have his F tilt. Stop. CV. We have his F tilt. Oh god, no,
I don't have tilts on because it's training mode. That's jab.
There's F tilt. It can kill at really high percents, but right now it kind of just does 12%, and that's about it. You might be able to find a way to like lead up into it, but it has too much unlag to really lead up into dash attack.
Down tilt.
Now we have his down tilt, which this is a really stupid move because you can do that.
28 damage. Fun.
This is a really fun move to practice spamming because you just like hit the A button and try to get the highest combo.
And also a cool thing with down tilt is that you can rack up a lot of damage. Wait, I did that.
Clearly,
let's just pretend that I did it right.
Basically, it's a really fun move to spam because it kind of just leads up into 3-hit combos. Sometimes, if you're really lucky, you can lead into 4-hit. But if your opponent is just genuinely not good at the game, then you can get a lot of hits on them if they don't like shield or something. Okay, now on to his up tilt. This bad boy is amazing because you really wouldn't expect it to be good. You'd think that you would only use up smash.
Wait. The cool thing about up tilt is that you can actually, God, I do not have any controls. You can actually combo it into Fly Magnet depending on what percent.
Here, let me just try and do that real quick.
Oh yeah, by the way, it's Victor from
Boy. And yeah, he's going to co-star with me if you didn't get the little gag at the beginning. He's not a rogue CPU. He is a fellow Ness main. Hello.
Let's go, Ness boys.
And he's gonna help.
Zero brain cells.
And he is gonna help me teach you guys how to play Ness. Okay, so like I said, up tilt can use to combo into things like up air, which, speaking of which, do you like that segue? Aerials. This is like my favorite
No, it's grab.
part about Ness.
It's grab. Primal, and then.
Anyways, his aerials, let's just start off with neutral air. This thing is a little too good. You can break out of any combo. It can lead up into anything. You can use it off stage to Gim. You can use it off stage to Gim. And it's just a really overall move to throw out. It's like, I don't know what to do. This guy is really comboing me really hard. Just an air.
Just press the neutral button.
And if you don't know, this is a Smash tip, but this is currently September, so if you don't, almost October. So if you don't know how to do this by now, you're not playing Smash Bros. Ultimate. If by pressing the jump button and the attack button at the exact same time, you can do a short hop aerial, just like this. You can do it with different directions, so that's how I usually play, and that's how we're going to talk about. So that's in your neutral air. Like, you don't really know what to do, throw it out, get that percent. It's really nice. How much percent does this do?
11.2. Yeah, that's consistent.
Oh yeah. This baby you can just throw out.
Actually, wait, no. If you just noticed, it did more than 11.2. It did 11.3.
So this
So it can do
is a
11.2
really,
and 11.3.
this just does 11 damage, like without any consequence. It has like no, and it has like no landing lag. It has like no landing lag, and it's just an amazing move. What should we do next? Fair?
No. Yes, actually.
Okay.
Fair is great.
Fair?
Fair.
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 Fair. So what he's saying there is a move that we're going to get into. You can peek and fire, down throw, and then continue to fair your opponent off stage. Maybe mix up with some other aerials. Maybe mix up into some other aerials like back air. Speaking of which, I'm just amazing with these segues. Back air. This is a really powerful move if you hit the sweet spot, which I believe is right in the middle. Which you can just not get on the edge. It can like be really weak or it can be really strong, like that. It does 18%. That just you can have a nerve at it. It's literally just a really good move to get the sweet spot on at a bit higher percent. Just at a bit higher percent. Okay. Next off, we have his up air, which is great for it's not even a true combo. You can do this. It's really just a nice move. Like if you really just want to juggle your opponent, this can do a bunch of knockback if you're really high up in there. And you can also drag down up air just to get a couple hits off and then try and combo in it or something. Next off, which is the most satisfying aerial, his down air. This is the spiking aerial. At what percent does it spike? Let's see, 50% around?
No, it's spike. No, all spikes spike at any point. It's just they don't send very far.
Yeah, but this spike sends farthest. This spike really starts to send far at about 50%. That's when you get those cool clips from Ness montages, as you saw at the beginning. And it's
also you can do like that.
Yeah.
If you were at lower percent.
Yeah, you can down throw into.
No.
You can down.
Yeah.
You can down throw into up. Not down throw. You can down air into up air for a pretty reliable combo. And it's honestly just it's just a really nice move. All right, on to grabs. You want to do this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Ready?
But yeah, down throw just shoots up a wave.
That just did 30.
Just did a wave of fire, and at your opponent. And it's a great move for combos.
Yeah.
Up throw allows you to do your other upward moves like up tilt and up air. It's just really great for getting your opponent up there. If you grab your
throw,
there's really good base knockback.
But
has,
it
like,
doesn't
no
very high percent.
It has like no knockback for it's really like a weak move at later percents because it just doesn't do much. However, if you're playing casual and you just want to be one of those dudes who just camps out over here, you can just trick out your opponent, grab them over to the blast zone, and then kill
like gimp them.
Yeah. So it's a really nice move for casual.
Especially if you're on a walk-off.
But in competitive, really well. You are going to be using that move.
Which kills.
Which kills. I didn't
really well.
I didn't GI right there, directional influencing. But it's still just a great throw because this throw has let's go back down to 0. It goes nowhere. Just 13%.
Although a cool thing that you can do with it, it's 0.
Let's just bump you up. What do you say?
999.
Let's just bump you up to like 120 and let's just go to center stage. And it's sending you flying.
That was no DIing though.
It was no DI, but that was center stage. We were at 120. Ness is really great for like racking up damage with PK Fire, and more PK Fire. Speaking of which, specials.
Alright,
specials. It's time to,
can I be set to 0 now?
Oh yeah. This is where everybody hates Ness. Sure, you have your back throw, but this is why people hate Ness.
Oh god. Oh god. How do I get out of it? Oh, you jump. Yeah.
Look at how much damage that does.
If you're playing against someone who doesn't really know very much of what they're doing and you just want to be annoying,
it's definitely the move for you.
Then just use Ness PK Fire. Ow. Yeah, that was a technical.
Okay,
Ness PK Fire can just fall off into another PK Fire and then another PK Fire. And then competitive, you can just PK Fire once. And then do that combo.
Yeah, because the combo that we were talking about, down throw and stuff, it works even better if you PK Fire at first.
Yeah, that's 49 damage.
Yeah.
Right,
okay.
Well, next up, PK Thunder.
PK Thunder. This is a hilarious move. This is your recovery. This is your up B.
It's actually pretty good range though.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
It does a lot of knockback.
God, it is so much better.
If I kill myself, now hit me with it. Let's see how much knockback it does at 0. That's insane for 0.
At 0, and it does 30%, but that's not all, because you can also do this. I messed it up.
No, it's only if I'm attacking from the air.
Hold on.
This happens a lot in actual games if he's trying to do it. But what happens is I get hit by the tail, which stun frames me, and then he gets an easy PK Thunder too.
Yep,
and it does 44.
And instead it does 44. That's what I was trying to show by failing 100 times. But PK Thunder is so good, and it gets you the coolest freaking clips because it's just such a hype move.
Yeah, if you were to do it, let's say that they go off stage, you do that kind of thing. Oh, I missed.
And
basically, yeah, you can do it twice.
Yeah, but this is a good recovery just because a lot of people don't know this, but this was a thing in Smash 4, and it's also a thing now. If you're really low and don't think that you can make it back, you can just hit that side of the stage.
Oh, I missed. But basically, aim for the stage, and then you can go again. But I failed.
And also, but basically how you do it is you're gonna want to start spamming the shield button as soon as you start doing it, and then when you hit it, you just immediately.
That's not what I do. I just kind of do it twice.
You just immediately PK Thunder 2.
No, you don't actually need to press the shield button. All you need to do is just do it again, in those few frames.
Yeah. Basically, no, it's not even few frames. You have 60 frames, aka 1 second.
60?
Yeah, you have 60 frames, aka 1 second. So
I
you
can
pull it off after you do it. But if you're really low and don't think that you can angle it all,
you can basically be at the blast zone on this stage. You can basically be at the blast zone. Well, yeah, basically what Eli just did, if you did that properly, you would make it back and segue into the next move.
Yo, we need to talk about the neutral B. The infamous Ness PK. This is only really...
The infamous... What should we call it? The memer move?
The bad move?
The memes?
The bad move?
The memes?
The one that all people that are playing Ness love, but the ones that are fighting Ness love, but the ones that are playing Ness hate.
Yeah, but like you can get some cool things with it, but like
if you really
try.
This is basically the move that's like, if you think that you can edge guard someone with this, it is the most. This new way to interpret it.
It is probably the most satisfying move that Ness has. If you actually play with it.
Yeah, because it's so unbelievably bad. You'd think that this guy's hitbox would be that entire splash, but it's actually only a tiny little bit.
So like basically,
like you saw the sparks hit me, and yet it doesn't actually hit me.
Like yeah, that hit you.
Yeah.
But, like if I were to go, you can't be that close. It's hard to. It's actually really bad.
There you go. That missed.
That hit barely hits you. That's how small that hit.
And this move does barely enough. Just
like,
barely as much
like,
as PK Thunder 2.
Yeah, I kill myself. Now use it on me, fully charged. No, that's not full. You have to use starting.
Oh. 32.4.
32.4.
And you want to know how much PK Thunder 2 does? 30, at max 31. But you can also get the tail, and then it'll do 44. It's such a more rewarding move. But it's kind of, but PK Flash is also disrespectful.
We forgot about this.
Because PK Flash is also such a disrespectful move.
Sorry, we're gonna get a lot of comments about this. This is what people hate about Ness online. Yeah, I had to mention that.
You're really making a bad name for us.
I'm sorry. But people are going to be annoyed if we didn't mention it.
So it's also, PK Flash, just the last thing that I want to talk about it, because it really doesn't need much of a spot, it's a very disrespectful move. Hold on. It's a very disrespectful move, because if you actually think that you can edge guard someone with this, you're basically saying you're a bad player, and I think that you can't make it back. I think that I'm so much better than you that I can just kill you with PK Flash just by edge guarding.
Alright, now for Ness's best neutral, special move, Psy Magnet. PSI Magnet.
Because easily the best thing about Ness, and the thing that we love most about Ness, is his aerials. And this is just, it's basically just like the bread and butter for his aerials. Whether you're comboing, whether you're gimping someone, and then following up, whether you want to do anything, it does it for you. Because it is just like bumps them, does
Ness
that
and
4%.
Lucas get gimped so easily.
Does that 4%?
Yeah, also, go upstage.
Okay.
PK Thunder. You're dead.
And now I'm sad.
Yeah, like that's what you do as Ness and Lucas. It will destroy them.
And it's also a great stalling move. If you're doing something like every time, and now I'm dead. If you're doing like, if you're like landing with an aerial every time and they're just like throwing you, you can just be like, oh, never mind, I'm side magging now. They whiff the grab,
so like, yeah,
and then
they
you
already
like
grab
punish.
it, like they already up air you, but like you're just like no, and then you can down it. Great part about it. Wait, what was I gonna do again?
It can also lead into combos, but like it can also lead into up tilt. This is just more advanced right now.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, I need to show this real quick.
Okay.
If you double jump, it gives you a little bit of extra height, like after you start to do it. Like both
so you
jump
can
and
do
double
for your highest recovery.
Oh, I did it. You have to do it like straight up.
That was really bad. There we go.
Yeah,
all the way up there.
Like you get to the blast zone on that one. And if you're off stage, oh, but like you can like double PK Thunder and now you're back on stage.
And it's so fun. I'm just gonna bring up an example. I was playing an online match with a Cloud, and I just down beat, and his little sword just couldn't make it back. It was great.
Well, also basically, if someone's trying to edge guard you, that's when you use it for stalling. Also, no, you do not use PK attack for stalling. That's not how PK attack is used. Also, that did like 13 damage for a move. That sucks. Which makes sense.
Okay. So those were Ness's specials. Lastly, right? Well, okay. Lastly on his attacks, we have Ness's smash attack. We have the bat, the almighty bat. Not this bat.
Almighty baseball bat, not the home run bat. The home run bat is dumb.
Not this bat. This bat. Also, if we're just talking about his like taunts right here, that bat that he just shows out. We're in training mode, so it's a lot harder. But that bat,
you can see my bat. Now use it. Yeah, like just use the taunt. See?
Your bat kind of looks more wooden than this one, in my opinion. But that might just be the angle. This has a sweet spot, as you can see those little sparkles up top, where it does a heck of a lot more damage, as I just showed right there, if you use it at the very tip. But if you're doing it right here...
Also, it's a sword. Yeah, it has a big hitbox.
Yep. Ness is kind of a sword character sometimes. And you can hear when he hits the sweet spot because it has that really satisfying club noise. But if you're just doing it up close, not really.
Alright, now... Wait, go back off stage.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. Now the edge guarding.
And now...
You're dead.
I'm dead.
That's...
Down smash, everyone. It's the best gimmick tool on the planet. Anybody who needs to go up to the bottom of the ledge, like Peach or Daisy, or like Bowser or someone, unless you like follow up with an aerial, they're kind of just dead.
Although down smash, you do have to remember that like
you have to face
turn
back
around.
However,
so like those of you who don't input correctly and instead of like just turning around, you like move forward a lot like that. Then a better one for edge guarding for you
is a smash.
It does
Which
it
does basically the same thing. It's a little worse, just because of the
because,
fact that
like,
it has a little,
far.
yeah, it doesn't go as far down. But it's still a great gimping tool because it's just so funny. And then you just hit him upwards, which also down smash does have a better punish. But if you're
around the world,
yeah, on to the main use of up smash, which is getting your opponents upward and being really annoying. Oh, it is also like, I mean, we talked about the main use of down smash, but it can also be used for roll reads because it does hit from both sides. And that's the smashes. I think we covered everything about Ness's attacks. Ness's attacks.
Spacing. Yeah. Well, basically, yeah. How you actually counter him is edge guard.
Yeah. So Ness has a very hold on. I think you know.
It takes a full like second.
I think you know what I'm talking about, right? So if I just go off stage, Ness has a really big weakness, being this little ball of electricity. The same thing that makes everyone rage.
It takes a little bit to move around.
And when you're recovering with it, if you see right here, if you just like hit that ball, I'm just dead. I just die.
Yeah, like
there's nothing you can really do about that. That's Ness's main flaw. It takes real guts to go down there because if you get hit, that just does a heck of a lot of damage.
And if you're like at what 50 and it's stage spikes, you can't freaking tech that thing.
So it's really rough. But those brave people, that's how you beat Ness. You go out there, you be a brave soldier, you take one for the team, and try to not get hit. That's basically how you do Ness. He's B tier basically because he has really great aerials, great everything, but one fatal flaw, being his recovery. It's not bad, it's just really easy to get. Okay, now on to the more cosmetic kind of things of Ness. Let's see.
Combos. Oh wait, we have to switch.
No, that's not what I was talking about at all. What I was
I
talking
did.
about was his taunts.
Yeah.
We have his bat. We have, okay,
Hi,
you
my
know,
name is Ness, and welcome to Disney Channel.
Ness. This is what you see in your nightmares.
This is great.
This is how you be friends with someone. If you're playing in battle arenas, that is,
Yeah,
with
and
taunts
you have to
online.
sync it so that's like, okay.
That was the
Then
best
Disney
experience
Channel.
ever. Yeah, and then you have your cool Disney Channel taunt.
Which Disney, like, it's great doing, like, if you were to back throw someone, you know, like, let's say you were at 100, and, like, I get you to the side, you back throw, you die, and I'm like, that's just so annoying.
It's
like
disrespectful.
It's like,
because
okay,
everybody,
yeah, sure, that can kill.
like
No, that's
everybody
fine.
hates Ness online, but then to taunt after you do it,
Yeah,
it's
like, you
just
can't
being
even taunt
disrespectful.
online.
It's just
Actually,
the battle arenas. It's just disrespectful. It's amazing,
Respect.
and it's amazing.
Respect. No disrespect.
So everybody, respect the Ness. Those were all of Ness's
Respect the
moves,
Ness players
tips,
who have
tricks.
more than two
If you really hate Ness, it's how to counter him. But from two Ness mains, that's how we think of Ness. Okay, he's really fun. He's a great combo game. He has some advanced combos and really easy combos. He has some really dumb things you can do, really cool things you can do.
Well, if you want to counter pick him
And there.
on casual though,
And there,
then a good stage to counter pick on casual is
Warside,
Warside.
which
Because
has
he-
those
he-
like,
he-
different
because,
like
like,
pits.
It's like you fall down the middle,
And then
like,
you're like,
oh crap, oh no, I can't recover.
And then
So
you're
like
really
basically
sad.
your recovery is air dodge, which I mentioned, super good. Look at that. That no. Like,
As we both fall to our death. We promise it's good. Look. Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna actually try and show the viewers how it's good. Look at that. I was all the way down there. And I'm just making it back. No problem at all.
wow.
So a lot of people you'll be seeing air dodge instead of recovery, and you'll be like, why?
It's because they do
Because-
not know how to use their They're like,
You wish.
well,
It's
no, dude, they're just like, I can't.
Because yeah, if I were to give
Or
one
like-
tip on Ness, it's practice this recovery. It's really intimidating, really
I've never
confusing,
practiced it, but I'm
really
like,
confusing at first.
Damn.
It can be really intimidating, really confusing at first, but PK Thunder 2 is thebomb.com when it comes to Ness. Oh, and if you're not good at doing that, just nair.
Oh crap. Oh man.
Just nair a bunch.
What?
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our guide on Ness, this really fun character who has a lot of wacky things that he can do. Alright, see you guys next time when we give you another guide on how to be a gamer. Bye!